feel like you can be more aggressive defensively, trying to pick guys because of the depth you have at the guard spots?
For sure. With Braden handling all the pressure, being the PG1, I try to relieve a little bit of stress and, pressure off of him, so he doesn't have to, jam and pick up the ball. I just want to bring my, physicality and try to pick up and make that offensive player uncomfortable.
Lance, just the three-point stretch there in the second half, and the last one was from 30 feet, I think. I don't know. But just kind of, is that the kind of shooter that you can be?
On a good day. I've over the past couple of days, I've kind of been in my head about my shooting. I've kind of been hard on myself. But PJ, he has the ultimate confidence in me. He just tells me to, just shoot it with confidence and, just stick in your shot. So, I just let it ride tonight.
Lance, one more for you. Talk about how much fun you're having. Basketball, you're in college, you're enjoying the time. It seemed like you had a lot of fun on the court tonight.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit.
Playing with these guys, and just battling with these guys every day, it's a lot of fun. Just being able to play with Z, being able to play with Braden, being able to play with Fletch. Everybody down the line is just fun to play with, and, this is a real connected brotherhood here. And, I'm just enjoying it, and I'm just soaking it all in day by day.
Braden, I think the second basket of the day was just you getting it out to Lance and him getting in transition for a layup. How much of having him there and you guys being able to push the ball was something you guys focused on this summer?
Yeah, definitely. We're just trying to play quicker, and we can do that with me and Lance back there. So, it doesn't matter what it is. If he's kicking it up to me or I'm kicking it up to him, that's an option, and we've been working on that this week in practice. So it worked out for us. So.
Hey, Lance, just kind of along the same lines as some of the other questions. Where are you in the process of, I guess, learning what's the right shot for this team in terms of who you're playing with and the difference in the situations from your past?
I'm definitely still learning. Playing with Zach, he draws a lot of attention. And at the end of the day, when we get the ball to him and we get in our spots, it makes it easy for us because, he can see over everybody. So, I just want to be able to take those good shots in rhythm and, be able to find open teammates as well.
I think we set a record by not asking Zach a question in the first few minutes.
I was liking it.
What stood out about Braden's floor game tonight to you?
It's nothing surprising. I played with him for a year. Just kind of the way he sees the floor. You kind of almost expect those no-look passes by now. Just the way he commands the floor, sees everything. As soon as you're open, you can get the ball from him.
Zach, it seems like you two are on a really, really good wavelength, and especially in pick and roll and things like that. Just how much is last year's experience now between you two really paying off?
It's a lot. I just have trust, like I said, ultimate trust in him that when I'm open, I'm going to get the ball, so I just got to get my hands ready so I can catch it. It's nothing like crazy groundbreaking. It's just playing with him for a year. Sometimes he throws those passes that no one expects, but you just got to be ready for it.
Braden, obviously rotations are kind of, free-flowing right now, but you guys seem to be a team that can get scoring from anywhere, can get contributions from anywhere. What do you think that says about your team and what you guys can do?
Yeah, we're definitely a very deep team. Whether that starts with me or that starts with the guys on the bench, everybody can put the ball in the basket. We're all here for a reason. We can all shoot the ball. We can all make plays on our own. So kind of being able to have that, and when, let's just say, the starting five goes out, like that second group coming in, they can also make a play and be able to kind of just do whatever and make shots. So.
Braden, last game I think it was 21-2 to start off tonight, 15-0. How important is that for momentum, just to jump on teams early and kind of almost bury them before they get a chance to breathe?
For sure. I think for an opposing team that definitely sucks, because then you're like, oh, well, the ball's not going in, and all their shots are. So, it definitely, just something as an opposing team you wouldn't want. So for us, that's what we've really worked on this year, is trying to get that early lead, trying to get that early huge head start, and it's worked for us so far. So.
Braden, you've been very aggressive shooting the first two games right out of the gate. How much does that open up other areas of your game once you get through that phase and you're able to do some other things?
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a phase. I've been doing that my whole life. You just haven't seen it yet. In high school, you watch me you got to guard me from half court. You don't guard me from half court, I'm going to put it in the basket. But I'm just playing a role and trying to get these guys the ball. I feel like that's my job. I feel like this is what this team needs. Whether that's finding Lance on a 3 or Fletch on a 3 or Z on a dive. I mean, I'm just trying to play my role and get everybody the ball.
Hey, Zach, you've been on some teams that have been more attentive defensively than others. Where would you kind of classify this one? It seems like you've come out really well to start these first 2 games, and that speaks to attentiveness, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't be. It's not a surprise. This is the best defensive team I've been on. Last year was probably the best defensive team I've been on, and everybody comes back for a year bigger, stronger, faster. I mean, you kind of have seen it. Like, I don't think anybody scored 60 on us yet, besides Arkansas in that scrimmage. But we're really locked in defensively a lot of times. There's a lot of stuff we can get better at, rotations, knowing the scouting report, stuff like that. But just everyone's efforts are at a really high level, and if you do that, you're pretty good at defense usually.
Braden, I saw you and Lance look up the scoreboard. You got the 8th rebound, so close for that triple-double. Is that anything you've had in high school, or is that as close as you've been?
No, I've had a couple of those in high school. I had a quadruple-double before, so I've been there before, obviously. I really wanted to get this one, and unfortunately paint took me out, but it's all right. We got the win.
Anything else? Thank you, guys.